Step 2 for running your first 5K. I would just go into the App Store, whether you use an Android or Apple. Just go in the store and do a little search. I think I did 0 to 5K. One of these. You can pretty much use any of these apps. The one I went with is Just Run. 0 to 5K and 10K. I actually use this for a 10K to begin with. But it's a pretty straightforward app. As you can see, I've been training up to week 9. But if you just go in here, start from week 1, day 1, it will literally walk you through the step for how to train for this. And just reading through this briefly, every single workout starts with a 5-minute warm-up and conclude with a 5-minute stretching at the end, cool down. Should be warming up before and after you run. I know that can be easy to skip on either end, but it's worth it in the long run. You don't want to get injured or get sore longer. So remember to stretch before and after. And as you can see in these workouts, in the beginning it's pretty painless. So after the 5-minute warm-up, you do 1 minute of running, 1.5 minutes of walking, 1 minute running, 1.5 minutes of walking. So that's day 1. Pretty simple. Most people can run for a minute and walk for a minute, but I like how it is very simple and it starts you off from square one. Literally, if you're just rolling out the couch, you can open up this app. And I like how it guides you step by step what to do, when to run, when to stop. For me, I know if I just jump straight into it and run aimlessly, I'm gonna get tired. I don't know when to stop or resume. I like structure, so this app works for me. Got the lady yelling in my ear. If you don't like the lady yelling at you in your ear, you can change to a guy's voice. There's a bunch of other options you can play with. But here's an example. Just hit start. So you do your warm-up, 5 minutes. You can also skip the warm-up, which I wouldn't recommend. But for me, sometimes I warm up first and then I jump into the app. I just hit the skip. I've already done it. I don't want to have to go through the prompt here. So skip.
Start running.
And the first thing it's going to tell you to do is start running for a minute. And then after that, it'll tell you start walking, start running, start walking. Pretty self-intuitive. And this app works for me because it is simple and easy to use. And there's just a clear game plan in place. So this is week 1, day 1. So today is a Tuesday for me. There's nothing for Wednesday, so that is an implied day off. And then Thursday, we run again. So here's what it looks like on Thursday. And then Saturday, run again. So week 1 is pretty much the same thing for the first whole week. And just to take a sneak peek at week 2. So now you're running 1.5 minutes instead of a minute. Now you're walking for 2 minutes. So each week it just increases a little incrementally. And before you know it, you're gonna be running your 5K. It really is as simple as that. You don't need to start off going outside, running to kill yourself, then you gotta do it all at once. You can break it in 2 pieces. Or maybe even just walk half an hour. You really think about it. 5K, a good time is roughly 10 minutes, under 10 minutes. So you don't wanna run all 5K. You can start off by walking 5K. And once you prove to yourself that you can walk 5K, then maybe just stop running a minute, take a minute off, and eventually you're gonna get there. And that's how I did my first 5K. Actually, I didn't even do a 5K. I actually started training for my 10K, but I used this 5K app initially to get up to speed and be where I want to be. And once I'm comfortable with it, then you can transition to the 10K, which is also part of this app as well. So everyone's at different baseline. You do what you're comfortable with. And if at any point you feel any pain or soreness, just stop, take it easy until you get better. Don't want to push yourself too hard. Or on the other hand, if it is too easy, you don't want to run a minute and stop a minute, just skip ahead a week or so. Then the exercise is going to change a little bit more. It's going to increase to running 5 minutes, resting a minute. So by the end of the 5K workout, you'll be able to run 30 minutes straight. A lot of it is all mindset and it's mental. For me personally, when I'm running, I get all sorts of pain, a little dings here and there. Breathing gets hard, leg gets sore. And then I always try to push myself to at least the next minute. Let's try to run non-stop for a full minute. And once I reach that, sometimes the pain just magically disappear. If not, then I'll just start winding down. So I think this app, or you can use any other ones, is a great way to get started, to get a routine or game plan in place. And if you stick with it, I mean, it's really not that bad. It's running about 3 to 4 days a week, and you're not really running the whole time when you first start off. But by the end of it, you're gonna be running through the full 5K. So for me personally, I always dread running long distances. I don't define myself as a runner, so I never did it. And that is where the problem is. If you tell yourself you're not a runner, then you're not gonna run. If you tell yourself that, hey, I think I can do this, then you're gonna figure out a way to do it. So here's a way to do it. And if you really wanna do it, you're gonna stick with it. If not, you wanna make excuses, you don't wanna do it, then you don't wanna do it. At the end of the day, you're just doing this for yourself. You don't have to prove it to anyone else but yourself. So hope you guys find this tip to be helpful. If you want to see more videos like these, please remember to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if you've done any 5Ks already, or you think about starting your first one, or you're in the process of training and don't know where to begin. Just let me know, because for me, it was a struggle, but I managed to push through and did my first 10K as my first ever official race. Now I'm prepping for my next 5K. After taking a few months off, it does take time to ramp up and get back into the running mood and mentality. So sometimes life gets in the way. It's nice to be able to run and do all these things, but if you don't have time, then you don't have time. But once you actually dedicate yourself and make a conscious effort to do a 5K, then you should do whatever it takes to get there, whether it's training, get your mind right, do what you need to do. But best of luck, and see you guys in the next video.